Hi, it's Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, June 14th, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 2416 Northeast 12th Way, Hillsboro, Oregon, 97124. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted that some sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Looks like the sewer pipe direction runs pretty much straight ahead at the street in front of the house. You can see the pitch is a little marginal through here, a little bit flat. You can see what happens when you have a little bit of flat piping. You have a tendency for this buildup to occur. Once I push my way to the lateral, we'll turn off the water, drain everything out, and then see how the pipe reacts. The key there kind of is that when we turn off the pipe, does this drain pipe actually drain through those areas? So again, some pretty marginal pitch through those areas. Nothing too catastrophic, but just a little bit of flat piping. And you can see, again, when things don't make their way through here as quickly as some of the other areas, you have tendency for some buildup to happen. And so that's where you're getting that kind of that placky buildup along the sides and the bottom of the pipe that we were scraping up. Again, once we reach the lateral, we'll turn off the water, drain everything out, and look at the pipe again. And we want to see how that area reacts with the water off. We're going flat again at 33 feet. And again, lots of chunky buildup. Camera head may even go underwater just for a second here. That's kind of the worst area right there. And again, we're going to run a test once we reach the end. When we turn off the water, we wait a little bit for the pipe to drain. How did that area react with the water off? If everything goes ahead and drains right on out of there, then it's one of those things where we'd recommend monitoring. And then, of course, repair if conditions ever worsen. So at 51 feet, this signifies a few things. This signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. This signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into a branch off the city lateral, technically all of this would be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. Pretty smooth transition there. So it's looking like the areas that we're going to want to test on the pullback will be those areas where it was a little bit flat. I see the lateral up ahead here. All right, so we'll say 73 feet. It's a longer sewer pipe than I thought it would be. 73 feet to the city lateral. This is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility, 73 feet away from the house. So we started in ABS, we transitioned to 3034, and we dropped into this, the city lateral at 73 feet. I'm going to pause the video, turn off the microphone, turn off the water, drain everything out, and look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Okay, there may still be some little bit of residual stuff coming through. And I'm going to go ahead and start backtracking. Okay, so here's one of the areas where there was some standing water. You can see there's a little bit of marginal or residual stuff hanging on. For the most part, that has pretty significantly improved. And it might be something that has to happen periodically, having the pipes professionally jetted, which is pressurized water just blowing out any of the buildup as it occurs. But that significantly got better. Or I should say reacted similar to how we want it to. That looks pretty good too. So at this point it looks like the sewer pipe is in working condition. It is still draining with the water off, maybe a little bit of residual stuff. So I'd recommend having a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on this line. And then of course if conditions ever worsened, some repairs could be required in the future. So you kind of have to go into this transaction knowing that it may need to be repitched or resloped at some point. But if you take a snapshot of the property currently today with the water off, the drain pipe did go ahead and drain, so it would pass inspection today.